Have you ever wondered how something as ordinary as flour turns into something you can stretch, squish, and shape? Think about it. Right now, we're looking at a bowl filled with simple powders: flour, salt, maybe a sprinkle of cream of tartar. Each one is dry, stubborn, and separate. If you poke them, nothing happens. They just drift around the bowl as if waiting for something to happen. But what if we could wake them up? What if we could transform these quiet powders into a dough that moves, bends, and holds onto whatever shape you dream up? Let's picture science as a recipe in motion. Just like a team in a kitchen, we're going to use measurement, heat, and a bit of curiosity to create something new. No magic wands, just the tools you already have: your hands, your eyes, and your willingness to try. The fascinating part is, you're not just making dough. You're about to feel science happen right beneath your fingertips. Start by noticing what's in front of you. Flour is soft and dusty, salt is gritty and sharp, and cream of tartar, well, that's the secret ingredient that helps everything come together. On their own, these powders don't bend or move. They're like puzzle pieces that haven't found their match. But what if we added water? Suddenly, the powders soak it up. Tiny particles start to slide past each other, clumping and sticking together in a sticky mess. Now here's where the real transformation begins. With a little heat, those particles start to link up, forming a soft net. Imagine a gentle web that catches everything inside it. This net is what makes dough stretchy and smooth, instead of runny or crumbly. When you knead the dough, you're helping those links grow stronger, making the dough silkier and easier to shape. It's almost like you're weaving a tiny blanket, thread by invisible thread. But this isn't just a show. You're part of a team, and each person has a role. One person reads the recipe steps aloud, making sure everyone knows what comes next. Someone else measures each ingredient, careful to get the amounts just right. Another mixes everything together, and someone checks for safety, watching out for hot pans, slippery spills, or salty fingers reaching for a taste. Working together means speaking up, listening closely, and sharing tools. If something doesn't go as planned, pause and take a breath. That's not a failure, it's an experiment. In science, every mistake is just a clue about what to try next. As you mix and knead, watch for 3 changes. First, notice how the mixture shifts from sticky and wet to solid and firm. Next, feel how each squeeze makes the dough softer and smoother, almost like magic, but really just science and patience. Finally, if you add color, see how it swirls through the dough, turning streaks into a rainbow. Why does the color spread? How could you make patterns or marble effects? Every observation is a doorway to a new question. What could you make with this dough? Younger makers might build letters, numbers, or animals, making learning feel like play. Older makers could model plate boundaries, cells, or even molecules using dough to show how things fit together inside the earth or your own body. Whatever you create, take a moment to explain it in a simple sentence. This shows. What did you make? Why does it matter? Sharing your thinking helps everyone learn. Of course, we also make a safety promise. We don't eat the dough. It's way too salty for snacks. We keep it off the floor, clean up our tools, and help each other when it's time to tidy up. Science is about caring for our space and each other. When we're done, everyone gets a turn to share. What did you notice? What surprised you? What would you try differently next time? This is how science grows, by describing, questioning, and always looking for the next adventure. So, are you ready to roll up your sleeves and dive in? Let's turn powder into play, and let our questions lead us to discoveries we never expected. What will you create, and what will you wonder next?